Alright, so I just finished Naruto, and today we're going to be ranking different Naruto fights, putting them up against each other, see which one's better. We got quite the options here for the first one. I think we know the answer for this. Now, this one, Sakura versus Sasuke is kind of boring at first. It takes a long time to get to where it needs to go, and while I do think the last episode, the action's probably better than Team 7 versus Kaguya. But overall, like, the amount of important things that happen, I gotta go the Kaguya fight. Oh, this sucks because I actually really like Sasuke versus Deidara, but like hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby, come on. Ooh. Ooh. I know the OG one is like so good, but I mean, so is that's like one of the biggest turning points of the whole show. Well, so is both of them have really good action sequences, really good story. I think I gotta go Sasuke versus Itachi. Some of y'all might hate me for that, but talk about hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby. My goodness, this fight's pretty good. I wish I would have given this one the better animation, because that reanimation fight was really good. If they would have just given it like the animation that Killer Bee versus Sasuke has, I think this could have been a lot better. Now this, I would kind of just consider part of the overall pain fight. The whole arc pretty much was the pain fight, so I wouldn't even consider this its own fight. I'm gonna go with this. Alright, this is Dragon Slimed, and one of the best fights from the first arc. Probably the best fight from the first arc. So when we first see the tail beast, I'm gonna have to go with Naruto and Hakuha. Now here's two examples of Prime Kakashi not ducking a fade, but I mean, we know the answer. We got the two underrated fights, the two I feel don't get talked about enough. And as much as I love Neji and Hinata, at least Madara is dead. How are you gonna beat that? Come on. Ooh. It's Team 7 versus Kaguya. This is, spoiler warning, Obito death. This is Kakashi Susanoo, which was so cool. Naruto and Haku's good, but I gotta give it to this one. Phew. Now this is a little more of a challenge. Guy versus Madara. You want to talk about a motivating fight for the gym, for like lifting, to watch a dude whose entire strength is just that he like does a bunch of handstands and stuff, get so strong he can bend space and create a dragon with his foot. He's just that guy. He's my guy, actually. I hate to say no to it, bro, but Obito and Kakashi's just better. This is better. Oh, two banger fights, but it's gotta be Sasuke and Naruto, bro. Oh, they're doing these dirty, bro. Madara versus the Ninja Alliance is one of the best, but so is Rock Lee and Kimura. Oh my gosh, but watching Madara just slime like 1,000 people in 5 minutes. As much as Rock Lee is the best character in OG, alright? But it's gotta be Madara versus the Alliance, come on. Alright, so that's just not even fair. Combat choreography, I'd honestly say Killer Bee and Sasuke, and as much as I do absolutely love that fight, Rock Lee versus Gaara is just so, again, motivational for the gym. The backstory it shows with Rock Lee and the fact that he's like the first person to ever hit Gaara, and when my boy drops the weights, like, it's over, bro. Watching that dude open the gates for the first time, I remember watching the almost entire preliminary fight arc in one day because I wanted to get to this scene so badly, and it did not disappoint. Maybe the best fight in the OG. Listen, this was cool. This was a cool little arc, but Obito and Kakashi's taking that. Ooh. I hate to do this. Because they're both top 5, maybe top 3 fights in the show. But everything the show built up to, the scale of the fight, I gotta give it to Sasuke and Naruto. Don't do this to me, come on. Because I love Rock Lee and Gaara. I love Rock Lee. Best character in the OG, like I said. These are probably the two most iconic fights of the whole show. From the moment this dude pulls up, to Nine Tails comes out, to Planetary Devastation, I gotta give it to Naruto and Pain. We got both the Toby 1v1s. Oh goodness. See, these, of course they use the clips with both the best scenes. We gotta think of past just what we see here. If we're talking whole fight, Minato and Obito, that is basically the whole fight. I am gonna say Obito versus Konan here. When she blows him up and you think he dies and obviously he pops out behind him, like, Minato doing this is obviously sick, but I gotta go Toby versus Konan. So I'll go ahead and tell you right now, these are my 2 favorite fights in the show. Goodness. If we're gonna talk hand-to-hand combat, well, I mean, it's showing right there. It's Sasuke and Naruto. Hand-to-hand combat is amazing. I don't think that's the best part of the fight. I think the best part of Obito versus Kakashi is that pretty much the whole fight is just like beautifully choreographed, super easy to follow, unmatched anything I've ever seen. Hand-to-hand combat. There's no talking. I mean, same with Sasuke and Naruto. No talking for the first little bit. It's just silent. Lots of memories and building up. They're both pretty similar 1v1s between basically rivals, right? But for the whole scale of the fight, I'm gonna give it to Sasuke and Naruto. Obito and Kakashi, very close second. This is a probably top 3 anime fight of all time. It's great for Obito and Kakashi, but the whole show is building towards this fight. And between the animation, the scale of going from hand-to-hand combat like this to literally blowing up everything around them, like it just hits every single thing on the head. And we have, again, 2 of the greatest fights in the show. 2 top 3, top 5 fights, and as much as Naruto versus Pain is beyond fantastic, and this fight is what put the show in my top 3. Again, Sasuke versus Naruto, it has everything that the show's been building up to. It takes everything from hand-to-hand combat to giant skill fighting to Sasuke literally harnessing the power of lightning and the tailed beasts. Oh my gosh. And that little sequence where they're just like, it's slowly zooming in as they're like exhausted and barely able to move. It's just peak. I'm going Sasuke versus Naruto. Sasuke and Naruto, man, this is potentially my favorite anime fight of all time. And I didn't think I'd like it more than a couple. Again, Obito and Kakashi, Madara versus the Alliance, and Naruto versus Pain. Those 3 are like, could be this level. But I just think like tone, the animation, and again, the scale of starting like this and ending like it does. It's genuinely a full fight. Like, you don't miss out on anything. They get everything right. The emotions, Sasuke's, coming back to his senses and being like, I just want a friend, and zooming out on them both with their arms gone. It's just, it brings the entire series to a close so perfectly. Like, I'm gonna have to say this is my favorite Naruto fight, maybe my favorite anime fight of all time. If you guys would like to see me do any more content like this on different anime, different things than just fights, comment down below what you'd like to see, and thank you all for watching.